Hello warriors, how are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is seunobisesan, and if you're a return viewer, thank you for coming back. Today I'm going to talk about the unexpected truth behind gift and talent mistakes. One of the mistakes we make with our gift and talent is we leave it dormant. We overlook our gift and talent. And when God gives you a gift for you to give to other people, when you are not doing that, Satan will hijack that gift. If you're not using the gift for positive motive, you will use it for the negative part of life. There is nobody that is not influencing. There is nobody that is not imparting. There is nobody that is not speaking. But are you on the positive or the negative side? Now, 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 10, God has shown you his grace in many different ways. So be good servants and use whatever gift he has given you in a way that will best serve each other. So the gift that God has put in your hand is for you to give to other people so that they will not be hungry of that particular thing that only you is capable of feeding them, if that makes any sense to you. So one of the mistakes, terrible mistakes that we make with our gift is we overlook it. Sometimes we overlook it because it comes too easy for us. We believe it's nothing. Sometimes we overlook it because we think it's not perfect yet. We want everything to be perfect before we can showcase our gift. And I often say this, for every step you take, the more mistakes you're going to make. And the more mistakes you make, the better you will become at taking those steps. So whatever you want to do, you need practice, practice, practice. Even though it's your gift, you still need to develop it. Like, gift is your natural ability, and your talent is the activation of your natural ability. For example, if you have a good voice, that's your gift. When you sing with your good voice, the singing is the activation of your gift. That's your talent. And for your talent and your gift to be in line with the purpose of God upon your life, you need to be in a relationship with the owner of the gift, and that is God. So when you see people who are supposed to be using their gift and their talent for positivity, and all they do is promote negative stuff, then you know Satan has hijacked that gift. Remember the story of Saul in the Bible that was, transformed to Paul. He was zealous, he was determined. There's a lot of leadership skills happening with him. But because he's not connecting with God, Satan kind of penetrates his life with that loophole. But look at all he did when he connected with his Messiah. Also, if you look at the story of Moses, Moses was born a leader. God created him for that purpose of leading the Israelites out of Egypt. But because he wasn't really connected with God, Satan slot in a little bit of anger in his leadership skills. He saw two people fighting. What he thought he should do is to kill one for the other simply because he loved one more than the other. That's not a leadership skill. And these people that he kind of say, oh, don't touch my people, they were the one that said, oh, who made you Lord over us? Do you want to kill us like you killed the other person? So everybody knew what he did, so it took off. And when he connected himself with God, this same Moses is the one that will always plead on behalf of the Israelites. So you see where I'm going. Bringing it home, when you go on social media, sometimes, social media can be a little bit of bis sometimes. You see people, the way they write their words, their English, the level of the English, you'll be like, wow, what is this? But all they do on social media is bully people. say bad things to people. Somebody might say, I feed my son rice. They might say, why will you feed the son rice? Why can't you give the son beans? You are not a good mother. Stuff like that. Then you'll be able to know this thing that they are doing is as a result of the devil that has hijacked their writing skills that they are supposed to use for God. Imagine you're a fashion designer, you know how to sew very well, and that's your gift. So you sewing is your talent. People come to you, bring their clothes to you to help you to sew. You cut their size. That is the advantage of cut and sew. You measure them and you cut and sew for them. But you expose everything. You put a slit here, you put this here. You're not promoting decency. You're promoting distractions. People's husbands, people's wives will be uncomfortable around the people you're sewing clothes to. Devil has hijacked your gift in a way. A child of God, your gift and your talent should be promoting the things of God. If you're a singer, except God sent you to a certain place to go and minister in order to win soul, your songs, the lyrics in your songs should be to promote God, not promote nudity, promote a lot of things that we hear in today's world songs. So pay attention to these things. When you leave your gift dormant, when you ignore your gift, those people that God has sent you to feed will be hungry, because the purpose of the gift of God in our lives is to feed people. We might not know who these people are, but there are people that God has appointed to feed from the gift that He has given you. When they are hungry and they cry to God, the tears is going to be on you because you ignore to feed them. You didn't take care of your responsibilities. You're running away from your responsibilities like Jonah. God sent him to go to Nineveh. He was running to Tarshish as if he can run away from the sight of God. So pay attention to this. Pay good, close attention to all these things. When you begin to ignore, when you begin to leave what you're supposed to be doing, like the Bible says that if you know something good and you're not doing it, it's more like you're a fool. Don't be doing foolish things. Don't be ignoring your gift. Because there is nobody who doesn't have a superior power operating on their lives. So it is up to you to decide who you want to be in charge of your life. If God is telling you to do something, you don't want to do it, obviously Satan will step in and tell you what to do. People will be fighting on the road. You see them fighting. You can't separate them. Maybe you think because you're going to get injured. You can't call people to come and say, oh, let's separate these people. You start recording. You post it on social media. What are you promoting? Violence is what you're promoting. And that's not any attribute near to Christ. So you need to be very careful when it comes to the mistakes that you make in regards to your gift. Like I said, your gift is your natural ability that God has given you. Activating that gift is your talent, and it's for other people. Because even though yourself you're giving to people, people are going to give to you as well. So the people that you see messages that sounds as if they're talking about you, if they've been quiet, then who will feed you? Somebody will talk about something and you feel like, wow, I used to do that. Oh, I do that. God, please help me. If they keep their mouth shut, who is going to feed your own soul? So your gift and your talent is supposed to be what will channel you into the purpose of God for your life. And when you talk about gift and talent, not necessarily things that you're very good at doing. Sometimes it could be something that you're very bad at doing. And then you talking to God about it. God can put that in your journey. The purpose of God upon your life could come from your pain, could come from your struggle. So that is why you need your life in Christ. So when trials and tribulation comes, you wouldn't see that as something you should pray against, you'll see that as something you should pray for the help of God to help you through it, because your purpose could be hidden in your pain. So talking about your purpose, watch this video on your screen right now on how to find purpose through your gift and your talent. Until I come to your screen again, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, warriors.